Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, man, we want to talk about USC and being surrounded around talent all around California. Listen, they tried to make us believe that all the SEC so-called talent is in the Southwest, all of the South areas, Southeast, and they tried to make us believe this. But listen, USCJ had to put the situation under investigation, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I started looking at this 2024 recruiting class, you guys remember last summer I had to address an article. I'm not gonna name any names, but it was an article out that said California athletes are absolutely gone. Now we're going to address another article. I'm going to take a look at that. Then we're going to look at some recruits. They have named 5 states right now that are dominating the 2024 class. And yes, state of California is in that. And look, we want to talk about it because it's no way the state of California could be in that if they didn't have these big uglies, if they didn't have these big guys. You guys know yesterday I brought you a guy. The day before yesterday, I brought you a guy, Jericho Johnson, one of the big guys that's really trending toward USC right now. And look, man, we got guys here that can contribute and be a part of this class that are from the state of California. So we want to talk about that. And look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Is this a myth that the media has put out? Because if you look at these SEC rosters and you look at I've seen big uglies at Alabama. I've seen them everywhere at Tennessee. If you they're sprinkled down at Texas, they're everywhere, and they're coming from California. And so we want to talk about that. We want to do away with that myth, and let's take a look at it real quick. Top 5 states right now. Let's take a look at this. Let's go. Here's the article right here, and it says, this is coming from The Athletic. You see it here. It says, is California in the middle of an O-line drought? And they make reference to the defensive line as well. Others have as well. But look at it here. This is August 2022, but this is the article right here. It says, Los Angeles, late last month, Lincoln Riley set out a dispel a notion that aren't enough large, talented offense and defensive linemen on the West Coast. That's not what USC first-year coach has found. Now, let's talk about this because I've seen other outlets as well say the same thing and suggest the same thing. And it's like, when I look at this recruiting class right now, forming this recruiting class, not only do I see big-time offensive line guys and that get ready from the defense and offensive side, we're going to go look at the top 100. Just within the top 100, we're going to see these guys, and we just want to look and see how many do they have. They even suggest even like linebackers. They don't say that we have the linebackers, but when you look at the top 100, we see that it's just flooded with players all over the country, but then you have them in California as well. So it does dispel this notion that USC is not able to tap into their backyard. These guys, we keep them here, and you guys know that we got guys from the West Coast, and let's just call it like it is. When you look at the West Coast, we're gonna say the state of Washington. We're gonna say even Arizona. When you look at all these areas, they have big time guys. If we could just keep these guys home, they'll see that. And he says here in the article, he says, I tell you, my 7 or 8 months there, I think that's completely false. Riley said in front of an assembly of reporters at the Pac-12 media. He says, I think that there's a lot of tremendous talent here. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comments. Let me know. Let's take a look at the top 100 players real quick. Now, this is JGP. You can find him on Instagram. He puts out these different things as top teams. They got 5 top 10 states where they're producing the most talent right now. And we're going to look at California first, but we're not going to look at all of them, but we just kind of skim through them. I just want to give you guys the idea that California is California, Texas, Alabama, Florida, and let me make sure I had this right. And there's one more that I'm missing here. It is California, Texas, Florida, Georgia, and I think that's it. He put out the top 5. And so so USC, excuse me, California, for them to have the athletes that that people say we don't have, but we want to show this now. We want to clearly show this. And if you look at the top here, and I'm gonna show you a couple other ones, and I want to show you the D line that are within those classes as well. Well, within those states as well. But if you look here, Brandon Baker, we're just talking about the big uglies because they say we don't have them. But Brandon Baker, you see here, another one, Aiden Braylon D line. You see another line, D line, T.A. Cunningham. And then you come down here, you see another offensive line. Now, I want you guys to look at this and keep this in mind. How many D-line and O-line? We see what, 1, 2, we see 3 on here on this page. We're going to go to the other page. Let's take a look at it. All right, so here's some of the other ones as well. And for some reason, I don't see Jericho Johnson on here. The one I did a video on yesterday. For some reason, he's not on here. I don't know why they don't have him on here, but he's a 4-star prospect. But anyway, you can add him on. But here, Justin Huntington Beach. I don't want to mess that name up, but he's an offensive tackle. So you put him in there as well. So you see about what, 4 or 5 guys from the interior players. Let's take a look at some of these other guys from these other states and see how many they have. All right, this is the state of Alabama. So you got 2 edge here. 2 edge guys here. If you look at the right here at the top, and we come down, you got 1 offensive tackle, and that's from the state of Alabama. All right, on the next page, you got 1 edge, 1 D line, 2 D line. So that will be 6 compared to 5 interior players when we talk about the state of Alabama. Let's take a look at some of the other states real quick. State of Florida, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 edge. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 edge and 2 interior offensive linemen. State of Georgia, you're going to have 1, 2, 3. And let's look at the other page. State of Texas, you're going to have, and these are all not accurate because I've seen some guys already that's missing from California already. But look, state of Texas, you got 1 edge. Let's see, you got 2 D linemen, 3. Let's go to the other. And this is more of Texas. You got 1, 2, 3. So that would be 6 for Texas. And so the main idea here is, look, you know, state of California has about 5 that they consider, you know, it's more off the page. And then you see 6 with Texas. Then you see with Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. So my thing is this. It's like the interior players are here. And look, it's going to dispel the whole myth. Even quoting Lincoln Riley, it's he's going to dispel that whole myth because these players, as he alluded to, are absolutely here. USC just has to get them. And so I wanted to show you guys this. I wanted you guys to be aware of this because we cannot listen to these articles in these media that suggest that, look, the state of California doesn't have these players. They have them. Other schools, other SEC schools are trying to get them. And look, man, I'll tell you what, the way things are going right now, the way things are shifting and moving and grooving, USC has an opportunity to continue to pull our players in. And look, we haven't even counted the Washington players that and Arizona players, all those guys like Micah Benuelas, all these guys that came from the Northwest. And so look, man, you guys, Elijah Page, he came from Arizona. So look, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think about this. USCJ is on the case with this. I put this situation under investigation because we don't want this to be put out there in the air. We want to put it out there from a negative point. We want to put out there to where we can see exactly who USC has. They're able to, touch with their hands and arm's reach because they're right here in the backyard. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. All right, so what do you guys think about that, man? You got those 5 states, man: Texas, California, Florida. You got Georgia, and you got Alabama that are dominating and the best talent right now. Listen, California is in the mix, and listen, we want to put a hedge around Southern California, around California, period. But then, of course, we are a national brand, so we don't want to limit ourselves to just California. We want to go everywhere and get everybody that we need because USC is a national brand. They are, people recognize them all over the country. Look, so do you guys, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Is this a surprise to you? Did you think that, because you look at teams like Ohio State, Michigan, some of those Big Ten schools, they got big uglies as well. But you notice those states, Michigan, Ohio, none of those states are dominating like the way these 5 states are right now when you talk about the interior players. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Listen, when everybody comes on, I need you guys to like, subscribe, and I need you guys to share. It helps the algorithms. It helps me able to be able to do what I'm doing now, man. So look, everybody have a blessed day, and listen, don't forget to get up, get out, and make some things happen. Until tomorrow, listen, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.